So now we're going to review how to use molar mass. So molar mass can be used to convert from grams to moles or from moles to grams. So this is going to be a dimensional analysis thing where they're either going to give you a known mass in grams or they're going to give you a known number of moles of a substance. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the molar mass. I guess I don't need to write that because I already have it written, but we are going to use the molar mass of a substance to be able to convert. So let's start with how many moles are in 45.61 grams of calcium chloride. Our first job is to figure out the molar mass of calcium chloride. So we go to our formula sheet, we look up calcium, and we see that calcium is 2 plus. Then we look up chloride and we see that it's 1 minus, which means that our chemical formula will be CaCl2. So the molar mass will be 1 calcium and 2 chlorides. 1 calcium weighs 40.08 grams per mole. And then 2 chlorides, each being 35.45. Oh, I lost my undo button. I don't like it when my 4s look like 9s. And then we plug that into our calculator and we get a molar mass of 110.98 grams per mole. So now we're going to use this as our conversion factor. You always start with what you have. We have 45.61 grams of calcium chloride. And we know that 1 mole of calcium chloride weighs 110.98 grams, right? So since I wanted to get rid of grams, I put grams on the bottom so that they will cancel out and I will be left with moles. Then we plug that into our calculator. We type in 45.61 divided by 110.98 and we'll get to 4 sig figs, 0.4110 moles of calcium chloride. All right, pause the video and then give manganese 3 oxide a go. All right, so manganese, this is a type 2 naming. So they're telling you that this is manganese 3 plus, and then we know that oxygen or oxide is going to be O2 minus. So then we're going to set this up and we are going to have Mn, I'm trying to figure out how to do this with enough space, Mn2O3. And then we look it up. So we're going to have 2 of the manganese. Each manganese weighs 54.94. And then we are going to have 3 oxygens, each weighing 16. So our molar mass of manganese 3 oxide is going to be 2 times 54.94 plus 3 times 16, which gives us 157.88 grams per mole. So then again, you set up your formula. You've got 3.24 grams of the manganese oxide. And then we're going to convert. We want to get rid of the grams, we want moles, and we want 1 mole weighs 157.88 grams. So then our number of moles will be 3.24 divided by 157.88, or divided by alpha answer if you're good with the calculator. We're going to answer this one to 3 sig figs. So we're going to have 0.0205 moles of manganese oxide, or manganese 3 oxide. Awesome. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do is convert the other way. So I've purposely chosen calcium chloride and manganese 3 oxide again so that we don't have to calculate the molar mass. We're just going to do the conversion. So for this one, we are starting with 45.61 moles of calcium chloride. So this time when you look at the dimensional analysis, we want to get rid of moles and we want grams. So we know that 1 mole of calcium chloride weighs 110.98 grams. So then we're just going to plug into our calculator 45.61 times 110.98. which is going to give us a massive number. So this is a massive mass. I don't know why, but I was like, oh, let's just start with the same amount of grams and same amount of moles. And I want to show you the difference. So when you're going from grams to moles, your number gets tiny, right? 45 grams is only 0.4 of a mole, whereas 45 moles or 45.61 moles is actually 5,060, and we're going to round that 1 to a 2 to keep it to 4 sig figs, and grams. So 45.61 moles of calcium chloride would be 5,062 grams of calcium chloride, which would be a lot. All right, so then pause the video, give this one a go. So for this one, we're starting with 3.24 moles of the manganese oxide. Manganese 3 oxide. Keep cutting out the Roman numeral. I'm going to convert from moles to grams. I know that 1 mole weighs 157.88 grams. So then I'm going to plug in my calculator, 3.24 times 157.88. And again, that number is going to get bigger. And this time to 3 sig figs, we have 512 grams of manganese 3 oxide. Awesome. Go and practice those questions.